Hi everyone, this is Living in Denver, Colorado. Today we're going to be talking about a city in Denver suburb that is called Littleton, Colorado. So we're going to do a Google version tour of it, walk you through the city, let you know kind of where everything is, how it relates to the rest of the city of Denver, proximity-wise to the mountains, shopping, eating, drinking, everything you could imagine here in Denver, Colorado. If you stick around to the end, I'll also go over a little bit of census information and housing information, give you a good idea of what it's like to actually live in Littleton, Colorado. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Denver, Colorado, or in this case, Littleton, Colorado, click on the notifications below or tap the bell for notifications. Click subscribe actually on the below for notifications so that you can be the first to know about all the market conditions in Denver, Colorado. I'm Michelle Wise, my partner Cheryl Crown, and we are living in Denver. She's not here. I do the map tours, but you'll catch her on one of our other videos, I'm sure here in the very, very soon near future if you haven't already. We get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make the move to Denver, Colorado. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All of our contact information is listed below, and we would be more than happy to give you all the information you need to know about living in Denver. While we are licensed realtors in the state of Colorado, our main goal with these videos is to give you a good sense of a specific town or multiple towns so that you can make a great decision about moving to Denver, Colorado, and we can help you make that transition as easy as possible. All right, so right here, you'll see Littleton, Colorado. And Littleton, Colorado is a very charming, centrally located town in Southwest Metro Denver. It is located in this bottom quadrant right here. Denver mountains are all over here. Denver's right here. It's got a great location, very popular as far as home ownership goes in Littleton. And you're going to be nice and close to Denver if you like downtown Denver, if you work in downtown Denver or want to go down to catch a play or a show, a concert, anything like that. You've got some great proximity here. So let me zoom in just a little bit so you can see. The most efficient way, I guess, to get into downtown Denver from Littleton is to jump on Highway 85, which it's called a highway. And in a lot of portions, it is your stereotypical, what you think of highway, no stoplights, no intersections, on and off ramps. But there are, as you get through various portions here of 85, some different areas where it's more of like a very busy street. It's got stoplights, crossroads, and then other portions are, elevated highway, where you're on and off ramps and so forth. So, but it is definitely a very efficient way to get into downtown Denver. It's got great proximity to that, as well as you've heard us probably talk about our Denver Tech Center, which is a business district over here. Right here in Denver. It's also a great location there if you've got work outside the home and are in an office building. A lot of companies are located right there. So some easy access on not a highway per se, but you definitely have a lot of major arterial roads that take you up into the tech center area. If you are looking for recreation, Littleton has a lot to offer there. Well, first off, before I zoom in, this is all the mountains that everybody goes skiing at, hiking, or boating, snowshoeing, paddleboarding on the lakes, you name it. This is where you go to the mountains. So you'll see proximity-wise, very easy jaunt if you jump on 470, which is this interstate right here, not a toll. Parts of 470 are, but this is not. And you can jump up here, get up to 285 into the mountains, go a little further up here into I-70 into the mountains. And you got some great access to that west side of the metro area that gets you up into the mountains really quick. Also, again, all the other outdoor activities that Colorado offers. We've got a Chatfield State Park here, which has a reservoir, boating, paddleboarding, fishing, a swim beach, hiking trails, bike trails, everything there. Not too far over here to a little bit to the north and the east, you've got Cherry Creek State Park, same kind of scenario as Chatfield, and a lot of great outdoor activities there. Several little pocket lakes here. Some offer motorized boating, some don't. Lots of trails, lots of parks. You're not too far if you want to head a little further south, and you can easily get down south here on Highway 85, which will take you down either to Daniels Park, which is right here. A lot of hiking trails, no water there to boat or fish on, but a lot of hiking trails, biking, elevation's a little higher, so you got some great views from that. Down further into Larkspur and Southern Mountains, all right here, that have great mountain towns and outdoor mountain activities. So that's kind of the overall gist of the look of where it is in relation to other things within the city of Denver. Now, if we jump into Littleton itself, Littleton is very suburban, nice suburban metropolitan feel. So you're going to have huge, vast variety of things you can do. Various neighborhoods. Littleton's been around in Denver and had a lot of neighborhood development before true subdivisions were born, with covenants and gates and fenced boundaries. So you'll definitely see that Littleton does have those. We do have those in Littleton, but a lot of Littleton is just your typical neighborhood that's built on a street. The streets here tend to be on that squared grid system rather than some of the newer developments that take the windy roads through everything. So it's got definitely some older homes built probably 100 years ago, if not older, but it definitely has a lot of homes that were built mid-century 1900s, and that is predominantly kind of this area right here. Your newer sections of Littleton for neighborhoods are going to be further south over here along this 470 quadrant. Those will be the neighborhoods that have HOAs and covenants and things of that nature. So if you're interested in, wanting to make sure that the neighborhood has some say in the color you paint your house and the upkeep of the lawns, there's definitely some of that area here for you in Littleton. If you're the kind that doesn't want anybody telling you what to do with the color of your house or what you do with your landscaping, then there's definitely some neighborhoods over here. They're very nice neighborhoods, I guess, put it that way. A lot of them are ranches, which are very hard to find in Denver or in Colorado for that matter. A lot of 2 stories here in Colorado. Land is expensive, so most builders are building most of their homes as 2 stories. This, because they are older, you've got a lot of ranch brick homes built in the 50s, 60s, time frame, which, those neighborhoods are gorgeous. They have the big trees, lots of mature landscaping, little bigger lots compared to the footprint of the house. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for there. As far as commercial goes, it's got everything, just like any metro city. This 85, Highway 85 or Santa Fe is what the street name of it is, has got you'll find a lot of restaurants. The Melting Pot's a great little fondue restaurant. It's famous here in Denver, in Littleton, for its just atmosphere. Sit at your table with your little fondue pot. They have cheeses and chocolates and meat pots too, that you cook your own food at the table. It's kind of a fun environment. Busy, get reservations for sure, because it's a long wait if you don't. And there's movie theater, there's shopping right here at Aspen Grove, movie theater here. The train tracks run right along here. So if you like that sound of the whistles blowing on the trains, you'll definitely get a piece of that old feel over there in that neighborhood. There are some lakes for outdoor activities, barbecue restaurants. There's a hospital here. So, most of our cities have hospitals, but that is nice to know that there's a couple here that way you need access to medical treatment, it's right there. And you'll see that kind of the C470 that I've talked about, the non-toll portion of 470, is kind of the boundary for Littleton on the south. And with that, you've got some industrial areas over here that are along the train tracks. But then the rest of this is all strong residential. And there's a Littleton Museum. One of the really neat things about Littleton is their downtown area. Let's see if I can get it to pull up here and put a little close up to it. It's this little section right here. So right here on Littleton Boulevard, there is kind of their old historic town. So they'll do farmers markets and all kinds of restaurants and little cute boutiques and just, that little mom and pop feel that not a lot of chain restaurants or businesses in this area. There is some business, like true businesses, architects and photographers and things of that nature that also use this area, the business space. But the bottom part, most of the stories, it's offices up top and then some restaurants and cute boutiques down below. So that's a fun little area to go to for sure. There is a community college here in Littleton. It's Arapahoe Community College. One of the unique things about the city of Littleton is it actually sits in multiple counties. So it is the county seat of Arapahoe County. So the courthouse and all of that is in this area right here. It also is in Douglas, parts of it are in Douglas County. So kind of unique that it sits in multiple counties and is one of the county's county seats. So not sure how that ever happened, but fun little fact. So again, you're going to have great school districts. Littleton Public Schools is one of the school districts, depending on where you live, typically in this little bit northern area of Littleton, you'll be in the Littleton School District. If you go further south, down here closer to 470, you could possibly be in some of the Douglas County School District area. So if that's important to you, make sure, when you reach out to us, we look at something like that and we can let you know. Both are great, stellar school districts. Littleton's a little smaller. Douglas County is one of the bigger school districts in the state. So pros and cons to both. And that's where it's important that you know that information to make the right decision. That pretty much sums up Littleton. You're going to have a little bit of everything for everybody again here. It's a nice thing about cities. You got something that suits pretty much anything you're looking for. So let's jump into the housing stats. So you'll see the average home value in median list price, I should say, is $625,000 right now, today in Littleton, Colorado. With that, the most affordable right now is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo is what this would be in Littleton, and it's listed at $169,950. So great starter point there if that's what you're looking at. Most expensive currently on the market right now is almost $4 million, 3 beds, 6 baths, over 5,000 square feet. And a good idea of something that to keep in mind is that an average price point is going to be in your 600s, and that, gets you probably about a 3,000 square foot house, probably a basement attached to that for that 600,000 price point. So it's pretty standard with the rest of this part of the metro area. 600s, low to mid 600s is what kind of that south portion of Denver Metro is gonna get you. Right now, according to this, which is realtor.com, it's saying that it's a buyer's market. It's taken about 86 days on the market for a house to sell. That seems a little high. Things here are still moving pretty well if they're priced right and in good condition. So I think that might play a little bit into the idea that some sellers might still be trying to push the market a little too much and pricing too high to begin with, but that seems a bit high. But again, school districts are great, all kinds of grocery stores, coffee shops. That's actually a townhouse. Here's a great option. I'm not sure about the color. If you like red, that's a good house for you, but that's an easy fix. But this here is a 3-bed, 3-bath, 1,800 square feet up. So you're going to have probably another 1,000 in the basement to put you right around that 3,000 square foot mark for 630,000. So basements, most homes in Colorado have basements. A lot of people finish them, make them into extra bedroom, living space. Some new builds, though, are not adding basements, which is kind of strange to natives like myself who are used to everybody's house having a basement. Let's jump into some stats here real fast. this is not telling me. So this is the U.S. Census Bureau. It's showing me Littleton here. They're not showing the average household income. But when I looked it up earlier on a different website, it was averaging about $95,000 for Littleton. So maybe not quite as high as some of those other suburbs that we've looked at or will be looking at, but still great neighborhood. You're in city center a little bit more, so you're going to have a little bit more urban feel than straight suburban, but it definitely is a suburb and has all the things a suburb needs. There's a little bit of public transportation that runs through Littleton. You've got being pushed in a little bit closer. You've got some of the benefits of being more city living. So that's it for today. We'd be happy to answer any questions you have beyond this. Feel free to give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email. Like I said earlier, all the information's below. We are here to help educate you and give you all the information about living in Denver, Colorado. Today was Littleton, and if there's anything we can do to help you, we would be more than happy to. So till next time, see you then.